Hi everybody, it's Kaitlin here from the Boys and Girls Club. I'm here with you today to read you a story of how full is your bucket. How full is your bucket? Felix was putting one of the last blocks on his tower when his little sister came in. I want to build with you, she said. Felix growled, go away, you're too little. I'm big, stay back, you'll knock it over. I can be very careful. Go play with your baby toys, Anna. Grandpa! Anna knocked my tower over. Grandpa shook his head. Felix, you just dipped from your sister's bucket. Like everyone else, Anne has an invisible bucket. When it's empty, she feels bad. But when it's full, she feels great. Didn't you ever notice your own bucket? Invisible bucket? Sometimes Felix couldn't quite tell when his grandpa was joking. But the next morning when Felix woke up, there it was, a small gray bucket over his head. Can you guys see that bucket? When Felix came downstairs to have breakfast, his mom was in a hurry. I've got a meeting this morning and it's almost time to go. Anna, sit still. Felix slipped and the cocoa wheat scattered across the floor. Felix, yelled his mom, you should have used a stool to reach that. Felix could feel his bucket tipping and big invisible drips spilled out. Drip, drip. Ha ha, Anna laughed as she crunched the cereal with her shoes. Drip. Get a broom and clean that up before you miss the bus, said Mom. With the school bus honking, Felix quickly swept the cocoa wheats and grabbed the last blueberry muffin. But before he could even take one bite, Buster jumped up and grabbed the muffin from his hand. Oh, Drip. Hey, look at Felix's new backpack. My baby brother has one just like it. Ha ha. Drip. Psst. Felix, giggle, giggle. Drip. Watch out, Shrimp. Drip. It was still morning, and Felix's bucket felt almost empty. As he watched his classmates walk into the room, he secretly hoped they would trip and fall. That's what it feels like when your bucket is empty. Felix slumped into his seat and waited for something else bad to happen. Mrs. Bumbleneckle walked slowly up to his desk and handed him a paper. He could barely look at it. She said, Felix, you wrote a wonderful story. Would you please share it with the class? Felix smiled and felt a big drop fall into his bucket. Drop. As he read his story, the class grew quiet. They laughed at the right places and oohed at the scary parts. When Felix finally read the end, everyone clapped, even Emily, who sat beside him. She usually doesn't even like dinosaurs. Felix felt a shower of drops fall into his bucket. Maybe the day won't be so bad after all. The team captains are Felix and Veronica. Drop. He found a note in his lunch kit from his mom. Drop. Nice cow. It's a dog. Well, nice colors. Drop. Cool laser ant backpack, Felix. Drop. By afternoon, Felix's bucket was nearly full. At recess, when he looked around, Felix suddenly realized his grandpa was right. Everyone else had a bucket too. So Felix started helping people. The strange thing was that when Felix, for every drop he helped someone else, he felt a drop into his own bucket. When Felix burst through the door after school, he shouted, You're right, Grandpa. I do have a bucket and I understand how it works. Then he saw Anne's torn doll. Bad dog, he almost yelled. But then he thought, dogs might have invisible buckets too. Your doll will be okay, Anne, said Felix. Mom will fix it. Until then, do you want to help me build the tallest building in the world with my blocks? And so they did. The end. It's important that we're kind to others. Everyone has a bucket. Happy Pink Shirt Day! And remember, be kind!